It is the government which is using goons, or rather those in government. If the government didn't want goons, it would stamp it out in a day. It has the capacity to stamp it out in a day. But the press reports that we have show clearly that it is the government which is, or rather those in government, because of impunity, they know nobody can do anything to them, who are getting goons. You saw in a funeral, I saw last night, a funeral was it in Siaya or where? Yeah. Yeah. Goons who can't allow Honorable Rengo to even mourn his friend's mother. And you know what they were chanting. Nothing was done. The police, I saw the police there standing by, almost helpless. We can't have a country run like that. We have to go back to constitutionalism. We have got to go back and implement our constitution. We have to go back and be governed by our constitution. And that will start with me. As the president of this country, I will be the first one to obey the constitution. Those of you who have been keen, if you want to recall, you can even get the clips of the president when he's being sworn. The first thing he's doing is holding the constitution and says, swears that he will uphold and defend the constitution. I will do that. That will mean that I will have to obey the law, including court orders that our superior courts give when the government has no further, has exhausted the appeal process. Once we do that, we will deal with impunity decisively, and everybody will be under the law. Number two, where we are because of corruption in this country. Those in power want to amass as much as they can so that they are able to control anybody who they think should be controlled by use of money. And I dare say that is what has brought this country to where it is. Because those in power, both from the levels of government, want to amass as much as possible to buy out an opposition. And they are doing that with our resources. Just looting. You get a few people, somebody was saying the other day, look, I was in school with some of these fellows, and we used to beat them in class. They have more than 10 times what I own, and I have been struggling here as a professional. What is it that made them so intelligent that they are able to amass this? Of course, he's asking a rhetorical question which he knows the answer. These people have simply stolen. As a result of that, we have very many people suffering in their own country. We can't go on like that. As I said, the country will break. We must deal with corruption decisively and get people to take care of the national resources that the country places in our hands. That way, we will share what we have as a nation. We will share the national cake equitably, and the Kenyans will be happy. I can assure you that if we do that and the Kenyan people see that the resources they are placing in our hands are being utilized for the purposes they are intended, even if we don't meet the needs of the people, they will be satisfied and they will continue supporting us.